What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel, and we're gonna play a game of how long has it been? So I haven't done one of these drawings in a long time, one of these sketches, because you know, I've evolved as far as style goes, so I was like, you know what, let me revisit an old style of mine and see if I can apply some of my new techniques to my old way. What do I mean by my old style? Well, back in the day, I used to do this wing style. It's like this, right? Where all my pieces kind of go in these spread vulture wings, eagle wing type of aerial style, and that was my signature for a long time. A lot of you on here have pretty much found out about me more from that style more than any of the other ones. Initially, I had started out in the early mid 90s of doing 3D. My stuff was more shaped like a shark. I called it the shark style. And for a long time I would do pieces where they would come down like this, and they'd have like these pointy tops and this like shark head looking thing. It almost looks like a shark with a, you know, with a fin like that. And that was my style for a very, very long time then. But then when I came to about 2000, I discovered this kind of like, you know, wing, explosive kind of, how would you say, like a more dynamic style, you know. The technique was a reverse of what people were doing at the time, because back then everyone was doing symmetrical pieces and everything went downwards, almost like a trapezoid like this. And you know, they would have the little step out to one side and a little step out to the other side. So when the pieces would come together like this, you'd have like this real narrow spot. And me being, you know, trying to be Mr. Ego Boy and all this kind of shit like that in the middle, I went in the middle a lot of times, you know. And my style for that worked out perfectly, because when I went with this V shape this way, they could go underneath me on the sides, and I would basically hover over them. So it would almost fit like interlocking. It worked out really, really well. And it also made sense for most of the guys that I would paint with, namely my bros from 3A, Guess, and Chem. You know, they would do a more of a flat style, and I would do a 3D, and like they were able to kind of like flank me on either side, and the 3D would be in the middle. It'd almost be character-esque, you know. A lot of times, like you know, when people do productions, and that was the meal of the day in the 90s, especially the late 90s, was productions, right? So, you know, that orientation worked out really, really nicely, being right there in the middle. And that V shape worked. So that wing style, you know, when I first started doing it, nobody was doing letters like that. They were, like I said, more of like a triangle, or like even almost like a pyramid shape like this. And when I flipped it upside down, I found that not only I could spread up here, a lot of people didn't put a lot of flourishes and stuff above their pieces. I was able to throw shards out, my little blades that would fly out. Sometimes I would throw cables out, like these wires and stuff like that. And that became like a signature for me for a very long time, that that metal wing, death from above look. And I called it my air style. Like it's part of my mechanical battle serif style. You know, my name of my three-dimensional stuff has changed over the years. Initially, it was that shark style, and then it became the mechanical battle serif style. You know, if you understand what a serif is, it's the edge of a letter. Especially in ancient times when they would do a font, that little sharp edge of the letter, that's called a serif. And mechanical battle, because all my stuff is, you know, battle oriented, and then serif, mechanical battle serif. But also the word serif is also another word for seraphim, which is basically like an angel, thus the wings. So this kind of like murderous robot graffiti letters in an angelic form is basically what I was trying to achieve with that. Now, my current style is the tactical dreadnought letter mechs. Those are the ones, and those are the ones with like almost like tank treads or spider walk or stuff like that. But you know, everyone remembers me for that old mechanical battle seraph wing style, and I said, you know what, I haven't drawn one of these in a long time. Wouldn't be a bad idea to revisit it just for shits and giggles, you know, like let me just go ahead and you know, draw one. So but the difference is with this one, I'll do the same approach as how I normally used to do it, except I'll use a little bit more modern, more of my current tactical dreadnought mechanical elements, the actual like engineering that I would use for the letter mech. I'll use it for this mechanical battle seraph, the wing style. So here's my little quick sketch, and then I tighten it up in Photoshop and stuff like that, just to kind of give it like a clear view. And I hope you like it. You know, it's you think I should paint it? I don't know. I haven't done one. I haven't painted one in a long time, you know. But I wouldn't mind getting out there and trying it. I thought it would be pretty fun. And check it out. Tell me what you think. All right.